What's going down, everybody? This is your girl Manny coming back at you. We back at it again. You feel me? This time around we are doing a reading for the sign of Leo. So we're going to tap into your energy and see what's good. If you do not have Leo in your chart at all, and you felt compelled to click on this video, there may be a message for you within it, so you are welcome. You know, you hear the click clacking, that's just the crystals. And I already prayed, but I do pray for I pray for your healing. I feel some of you need to be healed at this time, or you're working or focused on your healing. So I pray that that goes, you know, that works out in your favor. I also pray for your protection as well. Okay, so God in me, Spirit team, what message do you have for the sign of Leo? What do you want them to know? What do you need them to know? And what should they know at this moment in time? Please reveal it to us, and may the message be very clear for us. Thank you so much. I'm just sensing a lot of healing right now. Like, I'm even seeing green. Something's going on with your heart space. Somebody may have broke your heart. And this doesn't have to be in a romantic sense. I'm sensing that you've been thinking over things in your life recently, of why things happened the way it happened, why certain people left, why you had to cut certain people off. It's like, I feel certain situations are replaying in your mind. So these may be situations replaying because you thought that you healed from it and you didn't. Or they may be situations that you kind of swept under the rug, and you're realizing that you actually need to do some work and heal from these situations. You're being called to cleanse. I might have to name that this. I might have to name this reading that. You are being called to cleanse, bro. On the real. You are being called to cleanse. It's time to heal past wounds, trauma. Like I said, I feel some of you swept it under the rug. I feel there's a portion of you who swept it under the rug, and kind of, because of, you know, the strength that's within you. You didn't do it intentionally. There's a few of you, I feel you just didn't want to deal with the shit. But there's some of you, or a lot of you, I feel you kind of felt like you didn't have time. Like, so much was going on in your life at the time. You really didn't have time to stop and deal with the situation. Like, the weight of the world was on your shoulders at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like you were being hit with so many things, or your back was against the wall, that you didn't even have time to process anything. Like, if somebody around you even died, you didn't even have time to process and grieve the death. You had to pick up and keep going. There was no relaxing. There was no playtime. There was no chill time. There was no downtime for you. Some of you, I feel, is still that way. But shit is about to start transforming and changing in your life to where it's like you're about to be granted time to deal with these situations because you have to. On a spiritual level, you have to, because the earth is changing, and if you do not heal from these wounds, if you do not let go of this pain, this trauma, it's not gonna be good in the long run. It's not gonna be good for you. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying that so you can know that it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to release. It's time for you to cleanse. I feel like there's illnesses going on in your life, and a lot of it is due because of those things, because you're not healed from it. I feel like some of you are having aches and pains in your body. Some of you may be getting headaches. Some of you may be dehydrated. Some of you can't focus. You have no patience to even deal with people, really. You may not even want to be around people at this time. Like on some straight hermit mode type shit. You don't want to be around people. You don't want to socialize. It's like your energy and other people's energy is like clashing. So it's like you just rather not even deal. You'd rather not even fuck with nobody right now. Like the universe is about to start transforming things in your life so you can find the time and have the tools and resources to heal properly. It's like the universe sees what you've been going through, what you put up with, the work you've been putting in, and it's like, okay, we need to grant you this time. We need to give you this time. Because you're on go so much, that's all you know now. You don't really know how to relax. You don't really know how to heal. You don't know where to start. Some of you want to heal, but you don't know what to do. You don't know the first steps. You know how you want your life to live, to look, to be. And that's why you're working so hard, but there's still not peace within you, within your mind, body, and spirit at the moment. You're just on the go. And thinking to yourself, if I work hard, if I do this, if I do that, I know one day I'm going to get there. But healing, cleansing is how you're going to get there. Okay. Ooh. Wasn't expecting all of that. What deck can we use to further clarify? This is going to turn into a deep one. Okay, we're about to use, pardon the glare, light worker, I about to say oracle. Oh shit, oracle. I don't know if you've seen that, but a card just flew out fast. Oh my goodness. And it's 44. You know, 4 is my number. I don't know about you guys, but that's a number that lets me know, you feel, my ancestors is with me, my spirit team is with me. So this popped out immediately. 44. 7th ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. So I'm just going to put that out. What else do you have for the sign of Leo? What else do you want them to know? I feel like some of you have a big job or a mission to complete, to fulfill. I also feel like some of you, you're working on something And it has nothing to do with what you're supposed to be here for. That's not for everybody. I feel like that's specific. Did I say that right? I feel like Pacific came out. Specific. So, like you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into a certain project, into a certain movement. But that's not what you're really supposed to be doing. So you need to be still. You need to meditate and pray and figure out what you're supposed to be doing at this time. Because your efforts is being poured into something that in the long run it's not going to benefit. You're not going to benefit from it. I feel like other people may benefit, but it's not what you're supposed to be doing. Power of the divine masculine. So I definitely sensed masculine energy. It does not matter if you are an actual male. Under the fucking deck. Will you look at this? Somebody come look at this. Karmic cleanse. Don't tell me I don't know what the fuck I be talking about. Sit here and tell me I be lying. It's time for you to cleanse, baby. It's time for you to cleanse. Some of you, now again, this has nothing to do with gender. This is strictly energy. Some of you, you're operating too far or too much in your masculine energy. And you need to tap into your feminine energy. You need to tap into your heart space. You need to tap into love. Because some of you may be reckless right now. You may have a poor attitude. Or have a negative attitude. Or have I feel like it's not intentional though. You know what I'm saying? People around you are picking up that vibe and sensing that from you, but that's not really in the core. That's not what it is. It's just that you're super focused right now. You know what I mean? You're so focused that you're not allowing anything to get in your way. So it's like people will contact you and talk about some shit that it may be important to them. You know what I'm saying? It may be very important to them, but it's not important to you. If it has nothing to do with your purpose or it has nothing to do with what you're doing right now, you just don't care. You feel like you don't have time for it. So that comes off as very, you're coming off standoffish, rude. And I feel like that's not your intention. You know what I'm saying? That's really not your intention. That's not really who you are. You just feel like you don't have time for shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to sit and talk about the weather and shit when I'm trying to run a business right now. I'm trying to start a business, or I have a full schedule ahead of me. You feel me? So you need to tap into your heart space. You need to be a little bit more patient with yourself and with others. You need to show more love to yourself and self-care, and then let that love pour out to others. As you continue to love on yourself, it's only going to radiate and spread. Whoa. Ooh, okay, that kind of came in reverse. Queen of Swords. Like I said, that's that standoffish, that rudeness, that I don't really give a fuck what you're talking about. I don't really give a fuck about what you're doing. Like I said, you don't even realize. I think the people around you I feel like you're really hurting their feelings. So I want you guys to, if you're this far in the video and it's resonating with you, you know, take some time. You feel me? You got the Empress in reverse. I feel like this is you making people around you feel less than. Again, not intentionally. And you also feeling like you don't feel less than, but this is the lack of love that you're giving yourself, the lack of self-care that you're giving yourself. Oh. Ace of Cups. Okay, new love. A new loving, this could be the new loving attitude. You realizing that you may have been a little harsh. You may have been a little rude. I feel like this is you realizing that and wanting to right your wrongs. And you realizing, okay, maybe I do need to change my attitude. Some of you may have kids. I feel like you haven't been spending time with your kids. Your kids may be winning awards, winning games. You know, maybe in sports and winning games, and you know, they come to you, you know, Daddy, Mommy, you know, I won this award and I got this going on at school, and you're not just like, get out of my face, but it's just, you don't have the same reaction you used to have, and they notice it. They notice it. So this is a call again to cleanse. This is a call to tap into the feminine energy. You operated in the masculine already. Okay? Sun in reverse. Like if you're not happy, everybody around you is not happy. In your household, in your vibe, in your tribe, in your circle. It's like you're the head honcho. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say happy wife, happy life? If mama ain't happy, nobody in the house is happy. Or daddy. Take it, you know, flip it if you need to flip it. Your vibe and your mood and your attitude affects everybody around you. So if you're out of alignment, you're out of whack, even though other people are responsible for themselves, your energy still affects those people. So I think you're starting to realize this. This video may be confirmation for you. Either or was under strength in reverse. Show me, give me a little more about this karmic cleansing. And what can Leo do to cleanse? What are some things they can do? Okay, we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this Nine of Pentacles here? Page of Swords in reverse. I feel like some of you are you're starting to see the same way you're acting, you're seeing it play out in like a close friend or a mentor, and you don't like it. Like you see how their attitude is and how they're operating and how it's affecting their personal life and it's affecting their loved ones, and you're just kind of like, ooh, like you're getting a glimpse, seeing someone else in your, you know, playing the role you play, and you're just like, ooh, that shit is not cute, or that is not right. Okay. Ten of Cups. Ooh. Ten of Cups in reverse. Like you don't want to lose. Some of you could possibly lose your family and your friends behind this shit, behind your attitude, behind the way you've been acting. Some of you just, you don't realize how nasty you've been to people. Again, we know this isn't intentionally. The vibe I'm feeling is not intentional. That's not who you are. That's not what you are. But certain things besides you being focused and trying to handle your business, I feel like there's other things as well that got you in a funk. And it has to do with you needing to heal and needing to cleanse, because it ties into these old traumas, these old pains, you know, coming forth. And I feel like you're starting to realize how it's affecting you. You don't want to lose the family dynamic that you have. I feel like you love your family. You got kids, you love your kids. You got a partner, you love your partner. If you don't, you love yourself. You love your circle and who you're around. And you're starting to see the disconnect. You're starting to see it deteriorate. What can Leo do to fix? Ooh. Okay, Knight of Wands. That same passion that you have to handle your business, to go to school, whatever it is that you're working on, you need to have that same passion to heal yourself. Queen of Wands in reverse. Because it's not good, man. It's not good overall. It's not going to be good for you. So, it's kind of like you need to go through the dark night of the soul. Damn near. You feel me? Pretty much. This may be some childhood trauma that you need to heal yourself from and cleanse yourself from. So I'm going to tell you some things, because this is some, you know, I've been through that phase. So if need be, you can email me at mannytheauthor@hotmail.com. You can also hit me up on Instagram on Dark Light Tales. But some things you can do, you could sage or use Palo Santo to clean the energy around you, to clean your personal space, to cleanse your home. You know, light it. Make sure you hit the corners of the room, because negative energy and negative entities, if they happen to be in your home, like ghost spirits and shit like that, jinn, whatever, you know, I was told they like to hide in the corners of the room. So if you light sage, Palo Santo, you know, you could wave it around your electronics, wave it around your bed, but also hit the corners of your room. Now the way I do it, I hit everywhere I want to hit. I do a little prayer. You know, you can say what you like to say for protection, guidance, all that. Just, you know, let the spirit know, or the energy that's within, that you feel is heavy, negative, you're not welcome here, whatever you feel like saying. After you're done doing all that, crack open a window and let that shit go out. People sage and shit and they don't do nothing, and that's just, you're uplifting that negative energy, and then that shit is just going right back. If you don't have it, gotta go somewhere. You feel me? So you crack open a window, let that shit go out. So you could do that. You could take a spiritual bath. Okay, if you don't know much about spiritual baths, because I be remixing mine. I take them so much. You could start off with pink Himalayan salt, sea salt, and I always use Florida water. I put other ingredients in mine for different things, but those are the three things that I start off with. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have all that extra shit I be putting in. Florida water. Let me show you what it look like real quick. Sorry for the glare. But this is what it looks like. Pink Himalayan salt and sea salt. You can also use Epsom salt. Put that in a hot bath. When you get in the bath, pray. You feel me? Pray. Praying by water in water is very powerful. Pray, you ask for healing, ask for cleansing. Talk to God. You know, let that be a part of your self-care, self-love. You know, it's a moment for you. You know what I'm saying? A personal moment for you. Take that time to communicate with God, communicate with your ancestors, communicate with your spirit team. Ask for healing, ask for steps. What should I do? How should I do it? What do I need? What else? One other thing I'm going to tell you before I go is write a letter to yourself and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made. Forgive yourself for allowing people to take advantage of you. Forgive yourself for being foolish at one point in time. Forgive yourself for not giving yourself the love that you deserve and that you needed. Things of that nature. You got to get to a point where you're forgiving other people too, but it starts with self, it ends with self. That is my personal motto, and I ride with that to the end. It starts with self, it ends with self. You feel what I'm saying? This is some real shit. Taking care of yourself is some real shit, and it's some hard work, but it's always worth it in the end. Like I said, I've been there, done that. Paid the cost to be the motherfucking boss. Cried many a night. Healed a lot of wounds. Still healing. Okay, so if anybody know what you're going through, I know. Okay? I ain't just talking this shit. I live this shit for real. I do this shit for real. So, this ain't about me though. So, this is about me helping you. And you getting this message. So, that's what it is. I wasn't expecting all of this. I'm sure you weren't either. Man, like I said, hit me up. You need some love, some support. I'll do what I can when I can. And, man, that's all I have. Until next time, I'm out.